Hello and welcome to the Differently podcast. My name is Breeze. This is a podcast for purpose-driven artists and creatives who want to do things differently. Today we have an interview and a guest on the podcast, which I'm so excited. His name is Pimp Fried Rice. He's a producer here in Nashville. I had an absolutely crazy conversation with him. We discussed being Australian and kangaroos and all this just like fun conversation. Listening back to it, I was just cracking up. Like, he's a really fun person and really fun hang. But also, you know, we spoke on what he would do differently if he could go back with all the knowledge that he has in his career, and kind of like what's the one thing that he would apply. So really hope you enjoy this interview. This interview is actually held at the monthly Content Collab that I host. And this Content Collab, if you're interested, if you're here in Nashville, basically it's a bunch of creatives and artists and podcasters and videographers and photographers. We all get together and we all help each other batch create and network and have a great time. And the content is captured at Helping Our Music Evolve, which is a great nonprofit. You can go check them out. I've got all the links. But yeah, the next one will be April 17th. So if you are watching this and you're really interested, hit us up on IG and we'd love to get you involved. And yeah, enjoy the episode. Pimp Fried Rice, how you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm glad that you could answer that question because I've found out that Australians say how you're going and Americans are like, what do you mean?
Not process that?
Yeah, they're like, I'm not going anywhere. What do you mean?
I feel like that's pretty simple though. It's just like, I mean, I don't talk right either though, and I am American, so.
Yeah. So
how are you going?
I'm going nowhere, man. I'm just like, yeah.
That's pretty fire. Just complete
I'm going
stasis. No movement.
Yeah. So you are a producer.
That is true.
What was the one thing that got you into producing?
Just noise, man. I just love all noise, like music, but not even like musical noise. Like I just like noise. And I used to be a rapper, and I would like go on YouTube for beats and everything like that, and then I got sick of doing that, and I didn't know anyone where I was from in the Philadelphia area that like made the type of shit I was trying to have. So I ended up learning how to do it and just completely fell in love with the process. And the more I got into it, I actually stopped rapping completely, just did the production thing, and then I kind of like married the two for a little bit, and now I'm kind of back on the wave of just like producing for people. Yeah.
So you enjoy making beats for others more than for yourself?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But it's not even just beats at this point, because like I don't just produce rap anymore. Like I produce rock, pop, EDM, whatever, except for country. Country's garbage.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of hearing some like hip hop influences in country. Like, I mean, they're kind of, to me, a little lazy with it because they just add like trap beats from Splice,
and that
then
just makes
like,
it worse, honestly. Like it's just like you take country and then you just like take the lowest hanging fruit from a great genre. No.
So if
Keep
we
that
were to
shit.
get together in the studio, what would be a real, like, properly done, well thought out country blend with hip hop? What would that sound like?
That's a good question.
And we're in a studio right
Well,
now.
first off, we would need to wear cowboy hats.
Okay.
We would need some like spurs on our boots, and that's where we start. And then we'll have to drink a lot of beer.
I'm sober, so non-alcohol, not NA beer.
I don't drink either.
Okay,
so
cool.
this is I also don't make country music, so this is completely hypothetical.
Okay, yeah, this is a different universe.
Yeah, no, this is if we made bad music. But yeah, so then we would sit there with a guitar and we would talk about how our wife left us and like how our pickup truck, you know, is the only thing that makes us happy. And then that's it. And then we would just add, you know, a little trap snare, some little song done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. So I'm hearing like trap snare. So maybe the basics of like hip hop are like in the drum samples.
I was more so just alluding to we're never gonna make a good
You're never gonna make
rap
it? Oh man,
country
okay.
song, honestly. But
I'm gonna ask
that was
so
a
many
fun
people.
hypothetical.
I'm gonna ask so many people this
Yeah.
question. I'm gonna find someone,
Good
and
luck.
you're gonna be like, "Man, I wish I was in on that."
Nope, I actually won't. But if you want to make a not country rap song, hit me up.
Yeah, I love that. It's
Yeah.
good to have boundaries.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
plenty of boundaries over here.
Yeah.
But I still will wear a cowboy hat if
Yeah.
we get the right one.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Would
yeah.
you? What's your ideal cowboy hat? That's the real question. Like, describe it to me in vivid detail.
Well, I think it would definitely have to be some sort of like leather, like a really nice leather.
Like cow leather? Are you talking like
There's different
kangaroo
types.
leather?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, she fights
I was thinking like
for $17.50 a month, like a Hulu subscription. I'm not even playing. She just told me pre-podcast.
yeah, I have a kangaroo for every day of the week.
What are you doing with your lives, guys? Get on her level.
Well, I don't know if you're aware, we have these Australian hats. They're these, they kind of look like cowboy hats.
Like the real wide brim ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And
about.
then we have corks hanging from them, and that helps like swat the flies away. So I would like to get like just a really nice cowboy hat, but then have like the corks.
So is it like a cork, like from a wine bottle looking cork? And
Yeah.
is that where you guys like get them from? And you just like fishing line to the hat?
And
or,
they're like properly made. They're pretty expensive too. I'm gonna like show a picture because I
Yeah.
wanted to get one to wear here in Nashville. Ironically, just because like I thought it'd be really funny.
No, you should.
And yeah, I was like,
And I'll
this
wear
would.
a kangaroo outfit.
Yeah.
And then we'll fight.
Hey, it's content.
There you go.
And then we'll put your beat behind it, and then that's how.
The country beat we make.
Dude,
Stay tuned.
I like. This was a podcast, but now I feel like it's a brainstorming session.
Honestly. And I mean, we got it all recorded, so we don't need to write it down. And we have witnesses. Like, they're all here.
We have a live studio right now. Yeah.
Just people staring at us, wondering what the hell this podcast is even about.
Yeah. Well, all right. So I'll end it with this question because we're going to keep this short and simple.
Yeah.
But over your career, you've kind of come across different challenges. You've come across things that have worked for you. If you could go back and kind of like tell your younger self, like, hey, I know exactly what's up, what's going to happen. I know all of this. Here's one thing that I would like for you to approach differently. What would that be?
Marketing. And just like really getting on to like the content game and like consistency with it. Cause like I've had definite like spurts where I'm like, go super hard for like, 6 months or whatever, see substantial growth and then just completely fall off because of whatever. And then just like, if I told myself like, yo, be consistent, figure out a marketing scheme and a plan for this shit. Cause like, I feel like most people just like throw whatever they think looks cool up onto like social media. Cause it's like, this is a dope photo of me. It's like, yeah, but what is this doing for your audience? What is this doing for like you as an artist? And so like, that's something I really learned later in life. I did like a lot of learning about marketing. And if like I could go to my younger self and be like, yo, bro, like this is what you need to do. This is how you need to approach it. I already know the talent backs it up to where like if I had that consistent marketing plan and also just like the networking approach and really just like putting yourself out there into the world, he'd be way better off right now. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, giving me time, and for that brainstorming sesh.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun talking to you. Hell yeah.
I look forward to our kangaroo fight.
Oh, I do too.
Have a good day, folks.
That was actually pretty good.
Thank you.